So hey there guys, I've just watched a good episode of Parasyte, episode 23. I probably called it 22, I don't know. I mean, it was episode 23, it was good. There was a fight, and yeah. And yeah, the reaction is in the description. Go watch it and go back here if you wanna listen to the discussion. And please, don't break. And the discussion starts right now. And Mickey's alive. I kinda expected something like that. I didn't expect it to be this great, cause he basically not just he survived, he saved the day. Yes, Shinichi used the stick, the polluted toxic stick, and caused the inner rebellion reaction with parasites, because the toxins went into blood and they spread within the body, and Parasite's gone crazy. But Miggy was there. Miggy was there. He was feeling good, like as a part of an almost invisible, almost invincible body. But then he saved the day. He protected his men. Went to their arm. They had like this beautiful reunion, and he killed the Gotou. Miggy was the boss of this anime, of this episode. That's for sure. But let's have a little tiny discussion about this episode because I it's not like I can say a lot because themes that were brought in this episode were constantly brought by me in the discussions, in the previous biggest discussions. So if you saw them, basically I don't want to spend time and repeat that again. No reason. Yes, pollution, yes, humans, yes, terrible. But yes, uh, there, some of you gave me the video, recommended to see a video from some comic about Earth, and I watched it yesterday, and it was good. It brought nice topics, and I mostly agree. I mean, I agree with all of them. It's just the way he was saying that for jokes and stuff. But yeah, he reminded me again that he said it. I mean, I had this thought, but he said it. He like explained this thought even better. We think that we're like destroying the nature so badly. Oh, shed plastic. Oh, shed batteries and toxins. And yes, this is terrible. But for Earth, for like whole time it was there, it was bombarded by meteorites and like huge volcanic eruptions that like destroyed half of the Earth. We probably collided with the moon herself. I mean, with something that was before moon. Just imagine how like catastrophic that shit was. Compared to stupid plastic, it's nothing. So yes, we of course we uh, we don't do too good on this planet. We're actually intoxicated and we harm nature. We harm species, but mostly we harm ourselves because I already said that Earth will go on until something incredibly like catastrophic happens, like if like space something with space. But other than that, we're just shitting to ourselves. We're just messing our lives, and we're gonna be dying, not weather, not Earth. And that's basically, yes, again I spoke about it. So we start with Shinichi going without plan, absolutely without plan, with a stupid stick, with a stupid rusty knife. And thankfully, he finds Goto sleeping in there. Successfully lands a hit, but Goto. I mean, Parasite's power, their battle power firstly goes to the fact that they can sense very like pinpoint senses. They know where, how far away, the movement, the sizes, the intents of the creature, if that's another parasite. But Shinichi has no parasite. I mean, he has some, but not enough for others to sense him. I mean, it's enough. Without, I mean, no, probably without Migi, it's not even enough because Hideo was saying that he still feels something, but there was still Migi inside. So I suppose Migi still was giving a little signals as well. So he cannot sense him, and even though he has like these big eyes, they're not working too well, and his ears are not working too well. Shinichi is basically better senses, and then he uses it to stall the fight for some time, to have a lot of thoughts about Granny, about the fact that he wanna survive. He tried to attack Goto from the tree, failed. And he tried to speak with Migi, failed. He punched Goto in the gut. Goto was like, Nani? But I mean, thankfully, plot reasons, Goto did not land a deadly hit. I mean, he could have killed him like dozens of times during this fight, but he didn't. As a good villain, he was speaking his speeches up until the point Shinichi. I mean, shit, Shinichi was punched so hard he threw blood out of him. And after that, he was walking normally. I suppose he's like half broken, half of his body. So he ends up on a stupid dump. And thankfully, he remembers the gorgeous body of Goto turned like with one of the sides that there's like two bullet holes with blood. He remembered that this part of his body is not Parasyte. And thankfully he was able to insert a dirty ass piece of metal or something inside of him. And this caused reaction, a bad reaction, yeah. You don't want to end up on another end of this dirty thing. Tried to run away again, and then the revolution inside Goto happens because of all the toxins. Parasites like toxin, they like wanted to go away from this dirt. So this is also kind symbolic that parasites are the form of life that kinda eats humans, the most popular and the most like dangerous species for planet, right? Because there's too much of us. We have a lot of uh, we want to do a lot, and the way we do it is not good for nature and stuff. So parasites are more like cleaners for the ecosystem. And the fact that they can't stand out the pollution, the toxins that we produce is kind of symbolic. So, yeah, they're our predators, but they can't stand out our civilization's products and stuff. And that's interesting. And by the way, the whole origin, I kind of already let it go, but from the first episode, it was an interesting question. What's the origin? Were they created? Did they just appear from whatever? Did they appear from space or they appeared on Earth? I don't know if this like is if this is an important topic. I don't think it's an important topic in the whole story of Parasite, but it's still an interesting topic because I wonder why, how. Was it to achieve something, or was it a natural move, basically, with like evolutional move? That's interesting because even parasites are clueless. What the hell? Why are they here? Who are they? An interesting fact that Migi brought, that when they take humans' brain, they like become evil and want to kill humans. But if they don't, they're just normal creatures that just want to live. So that was interesting. And then Goto, with all the rebel inside of him, tries to attack Shinichi, and little tiny Migi on his arm appears like protects the man. This is a beautiful moment and goes to the arm, and here you go. Here's our boy, and they are reunited again. And I am happy because Migi is a boss. Migi is amazing. Migi is the best character. Tamura is the second best, and the man Takeshi is the third one. The Migi is number one. I think Granny is number four. So Migi took a good move. He went away from a ship that's going down and just looked at it and actually sliced him so hard he's like exploded. Like he said like he sliced at the right place. So Migi is badass. He killed that creature. He was one complete organism, yeah. But it was just too dangerous. He was crazed. He was not a predator anymore. He was a crazy killer. Just like the Uramama Papa. How is his name? Uramari. Forgot his name. Stupid killer. He was crazy. He was not interested in just surviving and eating. He was actually interested in testing power and killing people and yada yada. But who knows, maybe after killing Shinichi, he'll be like, okay, gonna go to human again, but I don't think so. Then they spoke with Migi about. So that was the burned part of the this dumpster dump. I don't exactly know what's it called in English, but yeah, the place with trash. And this is terrible. Yeah, it all goes into the soil, into the inner waters, and most of it can be filtered by nature, but some of it still cannot. And as I've said, animals are feeding there. It's like terrible those places. And then the pretty long part when they wanted to kill it, and the fact that he was able to try to build himself back, that was crazy. He's literally almost undead. I don't know. It's an interesting question. Would have be? I mean, could have if Shinichi didn't kill him? Will he? Can he survive or not? Would have he? I don't. I can speak English, but you know what I mean. Would he survive that or not? Because they were speaking like, oh, Migi, like I don't want to kill him. He's my life. He's my species. I don't want to become killer. You kill him. And Shinichi was like, okay, I'm gonna kill him, but remember Stamiya and all the philosophical thoughts. And no, I don't want to kill this form of life as well. And they're like going away, and they all look at this poor beautiful creature. It wants to live, and then they're like, you know what? Let's just kill him in the end. But that's understandable because this is a dangerous form of life. You can save a bear, but you better not save a crazy bear that was like crazy and was killing people left and right. He was just crazy and dangerous already. Maybe this is not like fair, but I don't think it's wrong. After all, Earth has no emotion. And Migi brought that first life actually appeared in the boiling hot pools of hydrogen sulfide. Yeah, that was a time, not like we're living now. That was a hot time. And after that, they killed the thing. But Shinichi was having emotions, was having feeling about that, was not feeling good, and that's basically mostly what's needed from us. For us to not mess up the nature too bad, we at least have to set our make we need the right mindset. We live in now, and our children and their children, we have to bring this mindset as something that's like standard, not by like one out of 10,000 people, by all of them. And this way we will be able to adapt and to live better, to to cooperate with nature, not just abuse it and rape it. And as I've said, yes, we are doing this for ourselves. Nature will survive, but us not. So we have to do that for ourselves, for our children. And the fact that Shinichi has these feelings that he was killing a form of life, even though it was an extremely dangerous creature, he still felt emotions because this is not good. You're killing for protection or for food. You're killing. This is not good. This is natural, yes, and we as an intellectual creatures, we actually understand that. If some wild animals they can kill out of emotions like from anger or from for protection or for food, they don't think about that. They just live. But we are like huge society that can actually destroy all the balance on earth. That's what separates us. We're thinking about this. We're thinking about life. We're thinking about death. We're thinking about what's wrong, what's right. It's impossible for us to actually decide a lot, but it's good if we're thinking about that and if we're bringing and having the right understanding about it. So yeah, kind of went everywhere with this, but the, everyone's screaming that the monster is dead. Granny sees the knife, and here you go, ending. And now there's one episode left and one motherfucker left. I swear to, if he gonna kill someone, even Shinichi is dead, even Tachikawa, I'm gonna be extremely mad at the fucker, and especially I'm gonna be mad at the man who let him escape. The stupid cop who like, okay, you don't need this handcuffs, and you can go in this place where everyone's dying with shotguns. Stupid. So we'll see. I suppose the next episode will bring the final danger down, and we can live happily after. I hope. I really hope. I mean, there, I can see bad ending for this, but I don't think there's gonna be a bad ending. I just afraid about Migi Shinichi situation. So is this like all finalized now? They can live together now, right? Or Migi's still gonna sacrifice him at the fucking very last episode? I don't know, but I mean Migi's great. And I think that Shinichi wants to be with Migi as well, because they're like friends. They went through so much. They're like best friends, and it's nice to have such friend as Migi. I mean, you don't have privacy most of the time, but you have a great friend. I would not be mad if I had Migi and we'd be watching anime together. Like, oh, so that's nice. So, anyways, guys, thank you for watching. One episode left. Gonna watch it tomorrow, I hope. See you there. Have fun. Bye bye.